Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a subscriber requested video. It's just a classic. How are they feeling about you? Inquiring minds want to know. So we're going to find out how your person's feeling for you. I'm just going to do this reading that I just did for my niece. She called me and wanted to see how new guy she's talking to is feeling. So I'm just going to do the same reading I did for them, except I'm going to add messages at the end. So, oh, you know what? I did not do. Oh, is this even lit? What is happening here? Okay, let's just do a quick cleanse of these cards. Make sure a little cleansy. Okay. And just cleanse the energy. Okay, so for Aries, the person on Aries' mind, how are they feeling towards Aries? Also, I shuffled a song for you, and it was By Your Side by Sade, which if you've never heard that song, it's just a very beautiful, romantic sort of a vibe, like kind of like you can always count on me, like you think I would leave your side, but I would never do that. Let's roll the dice and just see where this person's at. Oh, fell on the floor. It landed on, it landed on a node. I didn't see which one. I think it was the south node. And then it flipped to this, which is, I think, Mercury. No, that's Mercury. All right, well, hopefully that's not what it actually landed on, because I don't know what that is. All right. Well, I could figure it out, but process of elimination. What is Aries person feeling overall towards Aries? What's going on with them right now? Okay, so we have the 6th house, the sun in Aquarius, and the 6th house. Sun in Aquarius. So they could be an Aquarius. Don't have to be, but they could just be maybe more detached from their feelings right now and trying to focus on their work and their daily routine and what they're doing. They're very focused on what they're doing, I would say, with the sun and the 6th house coming through. But let's see, how is Aries person feeling about you? So I'm getting like a healthy energy, I have to say, like right away. I'm getting like they're trying to like focus on their routine. They're trying to like be in the moment here. They're trying to kind of detach from everything maybe and just focus on themselves, which is a very healthy thing to do overall. That's always a good choice. So let's see how Aries person's feeling towards Aries. We have the World. Again, I'm getting that same vibe of like focusing on more material things here. We have caring connections on the bottom of the deck, though. I feel like this is the undertone of their energy right now. This is what when their attention slips, for instance, if they're at work working on like a project and they're like shifting activities. Okay, like I finished this, I don't know, project and I just submitted it, or I sent this email and I just have like a second to like, you know, kind of shake my shoulders out. Like I feel like this connection pops in their head. I'm getting a vibe like that for sure. Should we look at the World here? Just do a quick perusal of what this is. Number 29, which reduces to an 11. It's kind of like an energy of partnership versus independence, the 2 versus the 9, just numerologically speaking. This says expansion and opening up. Okay. So that's not what I thought this card was about, but let's see what it says. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which is a beautiful sphere of the earth, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could be specifically referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. I feel like if they have a job like that, this could just be like confirmation. If they're in some sort of like technological field, computer field, social marketing, this is saying, I mean, what isn't on the internet these days? So it kind of feels like a cop-out to say that. But yeah, I feel like they could just really be focusing on like killing it at their job right now or something like that. Trying to like really stay laser focused. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. I feel like they really are trying to like put themselves in a position to have success. And if maybe like this connection could be something that is like very intense, maybe they're trying to like just focus away from it for the time being in order to like get their ducks in a row. Yeah, I feel like they're not really like closed off to your connection, but they're just trying to make like healthier choices for themselves as far as the way they spend their time and energy. There could have been almost like the element of like an addiction or something like that, because yeah, like something with the sixth house sometimes talks about health. It's like they're trying to get their health in order. So maybe they recently like quit something, or like it's like something like that where they're going to the gym, they're really focusing on what they're doing and trying to better themselves so they feel better about themselves, something like that. Yeah, I see the first house peeking out over here. Even Neptune energy, they could have been like caught up in like too many fantasies for a while, and now they're sort of trying to get like grounded again. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Focus on like their action and what they're doing. So how is, did I do this already? How is Aries person feeling towards Aries? This is 2. Back to what you love, the Union of Hearts. Okay, give me 1 card, please. Maybe I should just get them all. Okay. We have romance. Okay, so there are definitely romantic feelings here. I'm not surprised with that Sade song coming out. Even in the card, that always reminds me of that episode of Sex and the City. If you've never seen it, it's when Richard and Samantha slow dance by the pool to that song By Your Side by Sade. It's like a cute scene. Samantha, who's usually not vulnerable in relationships, sort of like opens up. So it's like, I feel like there is this soft, vulnerable feeling towards you. For sure. Oh, I'm not supposed to be talking. Wait, I'm supposed to be getting all the cards. Sorry. All right. What is Aries person feeling? Oh, towards Aries. Oh, a new romantic cycle. That romance energy. We have Aquarius energy. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. I kind of want to read that too. Let's see what else. Oh, I did that. I feel like there's a hair there. Okay. What is... I almost just said Aquarius, this person. Aries person feeling towards Aries right now. Oh, look, but I just saw addict. Did you see that? I feel like there is something that they're like getting rid of here. Hold on. And oh, look, engineer, networker. That's kind of like that career vibe that I was getting. But let's see. What is Aries person? Okay. Oh, engineer and addict. That's so weird. We're only going to get 1 though. All right. Child divine. How many cards am I getting here? Let's see. I'll just, okay, let's just leave it like this for a minute. Child divine, innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. I almost feel like this is how they're seeing you. I feel like they think very highly of you. They think that you're very pure. They, especially with the special connection with the divine, I'm not necessarily getting that from your person, that's them, but I feel like almost they see you in this innocent light, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. They feel almost protective of you with this innate energy. And again, this says romance. I just want to point out loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. Like it's almost like you inspire them to lead a more honorable life or something like that. I don't know. It's like they want to like, I keep hearing that song Spin About You by Drake and 21 Savage. I don't know. Like it's like I could literally hear like that opening, like, yeah, like when it first starts, like that part playing in my head. Like I don't know, it's just like really like loud. I'm trying to ignore it. Like I got feelings for you. Like I don't know, like I feel like they really are feeling their feelings here. And it's like interesting because Aquarius is known for being detached, but also like, okay, like on this, like it's just showing the symbol for Aquarius, which is water. I feel like as much as they're trying to detach from their emotions, they're not really having much success. Like they're feeling these romantic feelings for sure. All right, how is Aries person feeling towards Aries right now? Okay, I mean moon feelings, like yes, I'm getting that. And then we have the 6th house again coming through. Work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and method. And even with this purity, it's like they're trying to like get back to maybe like a set point of their personality that maybe they had when they were a kid, maybe before like the world sort of like corrupted them. I'm getting, because even with the world, yeah, the world corrupted them. I didn't mean to say it like that because of that, but it's almost like I'm getting like greed and being power hungry and things like that. But like we had caring connections on the bottom, so it's like I feel like that's what's broadening. This card was talking about like a more broad mind, and even in Aquarius, it's having a more humanitarian viewpoint. And I feel like you've inspired that in them, because they look at you as this like innocent, open person, and I feel like they were almost corrupted by the want of power and maybe even sexual partners or whatever it was, drugs. Like there was something that they were addicted to. It could just be their own power, or you know, they were driven by their ego or something. But I feel like that's changing. Their feelings are having more of a say here. Instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits. They're taking a look at the way that they've been like moving through the world and the way that they've been seeing the world. Like their mindset is changing and expanding, I would say, with the Sagittarius energy. Femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotion, sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and mother. It's like there's a softening happening here. So what did I want to look in the book at? But we also have this take time to breathe out. Emotions are running high. So I feel like they're trying to like, and even look here, we have nothing is yet set in stone. There's a lot of like waves and emotions are running high. This is kind of like after a full moon, kind of like trying to calm yourself down after that. It's like the aftermath of like an emotional storm that they maybe have felt recently. They're trying to calm themselves down, and I think just like do things one thing at a time, like organize their lives, like purify their bodies, like get back, like I was saying, to the mindset that they had as a child or something like that. I'm getting a vibe like that. What was I just gonna do? Oh, my tarot cards. All right. Oh, I was gonna look in the book. I'm sorry. That's what I was gonna do. Right here. What is it? Full moon in Aquarius. It's right here. Show the world the real you. And maybe that's something to do with this child divine too, where they're trying to really like figure out, like, am I just a product of conditioning, or am I like something else completely, like this child divine, like, or am I this like power hungry person? Like they're kind of trying to assess like their own needs and wants. Like, is that really who I am, or is that just like a product of the conditioning of society? And I think they're like, whether they actually are thinking in those terms, or they're just like, by living their life and the experiences that they're having these realizations of what's important to them without actually like thinking about it in those like specific terms, you know, like they're learning that they feel better when they're like not doing drugs or something, and they're just realizing that they have a lot more zest for life, and they're remembering, they're not like so numbed out anymore, and their feelings are like kind of coming to the surface again. And maybe that's what that storm was, when they were maybe like, if they were like getting rid of a substance or something, or an addiction, maybe all their feelings came like flooding back, and that's what they're like cleansing it out right now. But let's see what this says. This card let me take a sip of the soda. Hold on. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. And this is how they're feeling about you. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. And then attuned to the moon. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. So maybe something happened with you where they thought this was like over or something like that. Even if they like kind of like effed it up and caused you to like walk away, or you felt like you had no choice, it's kind of, maybe you guys were caught in a cycle or something like that, and you kind of just got sick of it or something like that. And they're like, maybe were being too obsessed with you, and so like it made them sort of start overhauling their life. I'm getting kind of a vibe like that, if they were being too detached with you and you just kind of got fed up with it. Additional meanings for this card: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head, get into your heart. A friend needs you, be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go of... Ow! Kiki! My cat just bit my foot. Okay, can you stop? And pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. I feel like they don't really know. They're like, I feel these romantic feelings, but have I messed things up? They're going through this whole purification process, I feel like, in their own life here. And they're just trying to like basically detach from everything. They're almost like kind of throwing their hands up like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I just have to like try to do the best thing for myself at this point. So let's see what we can get from tarot. I don't want to make this reading super long. Kiki, you bite me and then you come nuzzle mama. Okay. She's like in my readings today. I did like a reading earlier and she was like meowing in it. My little baby. Kiki. Okay. How is Aries person feeling about Aries? The King of Cups. Oh, the Star, more Aquarius energy. And we have the Chariot. Okay, this is like Cancer energy now. This is Scorpio energy. The Two of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they've made like a conscious decision to like block themselves off from their emotions for a time and really focus on building up their career. What? Okay, you're gonna knock all these cards over, mama. And then the Nine of Wands. We have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like overall there's like a spirit of expansion. Maybe they're hanging out with their friends a lot, of growth. They're like trying to keep things balanced. Oh, Pipey, you okay, lovey? What happened? But there is definitely a sense with the Two of Swords and the King of Cups of like, and even with the Chariot, it's like the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, which I never understood because it's like a card of triumph, and Cancer energy is not that. Like, it's a card of like nurturing and being at home. Like the Chariot is like about to take his chariot and like go explore. So it's kind of like a contradictory card to me, but it's like taking that feminine energy and like putting like a masculine twist on it. I guess it's about blending those two energies together. Similar vibe with the King of Cups. It's a very feminine energy, but a king. So it's like that masculine energy as well. But I feel like we start out with water, we move to swords, pentacles, and then wands. So we have all four elements present. So again, I feel like they are striving to have that balance here. I feel like they mentally got swept up in the emotion of all this energy with you, maybe. Or again, just their own emotions when they like, if this was like an addiction or something like that. I feel like they did really let something go, like for once and for all. They could have quit drinking with the King of Cups. I almost feel like they're like determined to triumph over this and to have this triumph in their life. I'm just like, I'm getting like I just saw the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of stuff coming up that they're trying to like tamp down. I'm almost getting a vibe they're trying to stay neutral in their life and just sort of like wait until the waters settle down or something like that. Focus and their energies on work. I feel like I'm getting a vibe like that. And I don't know what this Nine of Wands is. Shall we clarify? The Death card. It's like, and then the Page of Wands with the Star. I feel like this whole healing process, it's like they're trying to it's like they're trying to protect themselves. Maybe like they're having to let things go. Like, okay, for example, because I keep seeing this Three of Cups energy. So maybe they've also had to like, as a result of like not drinking as much, they had to like let go of like, I feel like this is more about them. I feel like there are romantic feelings here for you, but I feel like this is a lot about, it's like they're growing up. Like, I feel like if they were in a phase where they were kind of like drinking and doing drugs, they're now in a phase of like wanting to focus more on work. But not, it's like they're still in touch with this childlike energy here and almost getting back to it, but in a more healthy way. But they're like on guard for anything that could sort of disrupt their acquired, I guess I would say sobriety, but whatever like it is for them, it doesn't have to be like a drug or an alcohol addiction, but it's like they don't want to mess it up. They're very much like conscious of, it's almost like they feel like it's been really hard to like let go of this. So they're not wanting anything to mess it up. So maybe like they're having a complete overhaul lifestyle change where they're realizing like other things have to go that they were like very comfortable with or something like that. But it's almost like here this is the image that they like wish they were, but this is like what they actually feel like a lot of the times. Like, it's like, I feel like almost they entered into this thinking it would be easy, and like they've really like gone through a little bit of it now, and it's like they realize how hard it is or something like that. But that was kind of the vibe I was getting. It's like after the full moon energy where you're kind of like, okay, like you're kind of resting for a second, anticipating the next battle, I'm getting. But yeah, we do have this death energy on the bottom of the deck. So, or that was a clarifier. Look, yeah, it's like they're, whoa, a lot. I feel like they have to fight this a lot. Like there's, but with the sun coming, it's like whatever battle this is, it's like they are determined to win, like with this card here. And it's, I feel like it is something to do with their emotions coming up. It's just like they really can't escape from it. They could when they were drinking, but like they can't now, or when they were numbing out in whatever way that they were. I'm sorry to be so specific, but I feel like this is very specific here. All right, let's see what else. What could be coming up? What else is going on for how they're feeling? And then we'll get messages, and then we're going to close the reading out. How is Aries person feeling? We have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. And I feel like this is coming up over this King of Cups energy. And I feel like this is a lot of the stuff that they're like thinking about. I feel like with this sunglasses energy, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like they're trying to look at their behavior now that they're in this new perspective. I feel like they're looking at things differently, but we'll see what else comes out. We have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, yeah, perception, learn from the past. Okay, yes. Make memories. So I feel like that is what they're doing. They're really doing a lot of contemplation in this new energy that they're in. I feel like this is a very healthy energy, but I feel like also like it's coming in waves and going up and down. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So I'm more so getting that this is them like thinking that maybe they treated you like this in the past, and maybe like again they were kind of listening to their ego, running from anything real, and they really, but we had that caring connections card here, but so I feel like they are recognizing that there was, like we have Cupid's arrow here, they are recognizing that there were real feelings involved here. We have the chaser and the dragonfly. I just want to get one at a time. Oh, what is Aries person feeling towards Aries? Oh, okay. We have heartbroken, but let's just get one at a time. Sorry. And there was like 50 other cards with that. Okay, boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. We also have addiction here. So I feel like they are moving on for some sort of addiction or issues. I feel like they were very much stuck in their ego. This is in reverse. It says not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, phone call or person, boundaries, and still angry. I feel like they do have boundaries, I feel like, but the fact that this is in reverse, it's not like they're angry at you. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like a lessening, the fact that it was sideways. We also have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. I don't know what hoovering means, but I just feel like that's why Spirit's like it was sideways to like lessen the blow. Like they want to talk to you. They're interested in conversing with you more. But it's just not today, because the fact that it's coming out here, I think they're recognizing that they still are in a very vulnerable state, and they think they should protect you. I don't think they're really trying to protect themselves from you. They see you as a very pure person. I think they're trying to protect you from them. If they're still operating in this ego energy, I feel like they're very scared of like a pattern repeating. They want to learn from the past. They do want to make new memories, but not today, because they don't think that they're still like wounded. They're not where they want to be. Oh, hi, come on. Oh my God, mama. Yeah, so I feel like that's like we're healing heart. Yeah, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. They're still healing. They're going through some sort of a healing process right now, and they think it's healthier for them to just sort of stay on their own. I just saw a hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. They're trying to understand their patterns and the things that have gone on in this connection. So let's get my message cards here and see if there's anything they would like to say to you, Aries. What would your person most want to convey or communicate with you right now? What would they want to say to you? Aries, specifically, what's on their mind? We have you're literally hysterical. So I feel like almost they're like, I'm sure you could cheer me up right now. Like, but it's almost like I said, they want to protect you from themselves. I love that you can laugh at yourself. It's like, I feel like they, because I saw that dragonfly energy, which is a very lighthearted energy. I feel like they almost like wish they could just like kind of sink into an energy with you where like you guys would just be laughing and joking and having fun. Look, you're so sweet. I think they want you to know, like, again, I don't think they're angry at you. Like, remember I was saying that? Like, I really feel like that. I wasn't getting that vibe at all during the course of this reading. You're the whole package. Like, I'm ashamed of the way I have treated you. That's what they're worried about here. That's what they want to protect. They're keeping boundaries between you until they're kind of sure that things are going to be okay. You're not afraid to look silly. There's a lot about that. They're like, this person could just cheer me up. Like, I just know it. Like, what's that? I have a huge fear of intimacies and I'm so scared to face you. So there's definitely fears here. But they are working on themselves. So look, you're literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, there's just a lightness here. I like it. Oh, you have such a zest for life. I'm awakening to the energetic bond between us, and you're so kind to all creatures and people. This is mostly, and look, I feel so weak. They know they're in like a vulnerable spot right now. And maybe not vulnerable like you would take advantage of them, but vulnerable to like regressing to their past behavior. So they're just trying to like protect you from that. Like, again, I feel like they just really, what they most want you to know is how much that they enjoy your energy. They enjoy this sweet, light, kind of silly energy, kind energy. Maybe you almost have like beaten yourself up for it. And you know how people say like, oh, nice guys finish last, like no one likes a nice girl. Like maybe you're like a very nice person and you almost feel like maybe if I was like a bitch, like they would have like liked me more or something like that. Almost like boys only want love if it's torture, like Taylor Swift. Like, you know, don't say I didn't warn you. Like, what song is that? The hell, I can't think of the name. I know like that song so well, but it's just like the name is like drawing blank space. I was just saying I'm drawing a blank. Thank you, spirit. Blank space. But it's like you're just like not that kind of a person at all. So it's like they're recognizing that, and I think they're saying that like they love everything that you are. They just like want you to know that first and foremost for whatever reason. And I think also because they're not operating from the ego for the first time in a while, they're able to even see that clearly for themselves for the first time, like, and really know it. So if you have an energetic bond or a spiritual awakening here, or spiritual awakening, a spiritual connection with this person, this could just be a confirmation for you. But the main message here is like, this is you. Well, I love that you can laugh at yourself. That's really about you too. You. This is all about you. Like, they want you to know that you're just amazing. Look, I feel like you hate me. I feel such a real connection to you. I'm starting to understand why things had to happen the way they did. I mean, I feel like they're just growing right now and they need this time. So just try to chill and just like focus on you. Do the same thing. Keep like, you know, working on yourself, like having fun. Working on yourself could just be making time to like have fun with your girlfriends or your guy friends or watching your favorite show and like painting your toes, putting a face mask on, having a little spa night, like paying your bills and like, you know, getting all your chores done or whatever. So just do all that stuff, get in like a good vibe, like pretend the person, he, she, it are going to walk through the door and just be like ready for them. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reading and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay. Bye.